Hey guys, Brady here, and I just saw Annabelle Creation. I saw the screening of this movie last night. I slept over at a friend's house, so I didn't feel like doing a review at his house. So I'm gonna do it right now. So Annabelle Creation. This is a prequel to a prequel. If you guys don't know, this is a kind of like a sequel to the movie Annabelle that came out in 2014. You know how in 2014 we got Ouija and Annabelle, and then last year we got Ouija Origins of Evil. And Ouija Origins of Evil was actually really good because Ouija and Annabelle were both shit movies, shit horror movies that were released back to back in October 2014. But Ouija 2 got a very great director, and it has like an 82% Rotten Tomatoes. How about they do the same exact thing to the Annabelle movies and put the same little girl from Ouija 2 in Annabelle 2? This movie was a lot of fun. It is a fun haunted house movie. There was a lot of creepy moments in this movie. If you've seen Chris Savinger's review, he said the movie relied a little bit too much on jump scares. I didn't notice too many jump scares. I noticed there was like a lot of scenes where it made you think there was gonna be a jump scare, but nothing really happens. So there's that. But there wasn't an overabundance of jump scares in this movie. There's maybe like 5 or 10 jump scares in this movie that I could recall. And they're all like sprinkled out in this hour and 45 minute movie. So yeah, there aren't a lot of jump scares in this movie. But literally, I think it was like maybe the first or second jump scare. There's this fat lady behind me, and, and right when the jump scare happened, like the characters are supposed to be screaming, but all I heard was the black lady. She was black. My bad. I didn't mean to sound anti-PC. The lady behind me screamed, and it was the funniest thing ever. Like, I turned around, I was like, oh my god, I thought that was a movie for a second. Her and her boyfriend just started laughing at me. And then the entire row behind her were kind of like making like little tiny comments about the movie here and there. And it wasn't annoying. They were actually kind of being funny about it. I mean, if they were talking and like being annoying about it, I would have said something, or I wouldn't say something. I would have someone else do something because I don't like being that kind of person that's to be rude to people who are already being rude. But yeah, their commentary worked for the movie. But yeah, this movie was a lot of fun. So anyway, Annabelle Creation is pretty much about how the Annabelle doll was made, and the takes place in like this house where this guy and his wife live in, and they have like these orphan girls come into their house to live there after 12 years have passed since their daughter died, and it's actually a really shocking way how she dies. It's not shocking, it's just jolting, like holy shit kind of moment. But yeah, so now their house is being possessed by an entity, and it's a demonic presence has now possessed one of the orphan girls. Before I go on, can we stop having horror movies where someone being possessed needs the demon or whatever the fuck it is to puke into their mouth? That's just disgusting. I don't like seeing that. Like, I was having all fun games in this movie until the vomiting happened. I was like, oh, come on. There's more ways to possess people. I don't need to vomit into the girl's mouth. That's disgusting. I know it's a big thing in the Annabelle, in the Conjuring universe, but still, there has to be another way to possess someone instead of just puking on them. It's just disgusting. I don't like it. So yeah, they get possessed, and now the girl is pretty much on a rampage and trying to kill everybody. So yeah, I thought this movie was very eerie. I loved how they captured the time period in this movie. This is an R-rated movie, and they don't curse in this movie, just like the other Conjuring movies. There aren't really much curse. I think hell is said in this movie once, towards the end. But there isn't really much. There's really no curse words in this movie, which is great. There's like nothing like explicit when it comes to like language or sex. There's like none of this in here. It's just pure um, terror, or not terror, but just pure horror movie. Um, Although, here's where the R rating comes. There's a very graphic scene towards the end of the movie. I don't really want to say because it's kind of a spoiler, but it's graphic and it does warrant the R rating just of how graphic that was. Just very detailed and graphic. It was great. So yeah, if you guys were turned on about Annabelle 2, or turned off about Annabelle, and also turned off about Ouija, but then saw Ouija Origins of Evil, and like, hey, Ouija's Origins of Evil was great, and then you see the trailer for Annabelle Creations, and you see that Annabelle Creations looks good. That's because they got the director of Lights Out to direct this movie. They also got the director of Hush and Oculus to direct Ouija 2. So yeah, they got great directors directing these movies. And there's one Easter egg. There is a little tiny Easter egg in this movie where they're looking at a photo, and they don't want to give away what's in the photo, but it's a really cool Easter egg. It's like, oh my god, that's really cool how they tie that together. Oh, and the ending to this movie, pretty much like the ending to Ouija Origins of Evil, they make a full, complete circle back to the original movie, and I like how they did that. It was a really nice touch to end the movie. Just have it start from the beginning of everything, and then make a complete circle back to the first movie. Like, here you go. You could just they pretty much Rogue One this movie. They pretty much Rogue One this movie, where you could pretty much watch the last 5 minutes, the last 5 or 10 minutes of Rogue One, and pop in Star Wars. You could pretty much watch like the last 5 or 10 minutes of Annabelle Creation and pop in Annabelle. Which, why would you want to pop in Annabelle after watching this movie? Annabelle is terrible, but Annabelle Creation is great. I'm going to give Annabelle Creation 4 stars out of 5. I definitely am excited to see what they do next with this Annabelle Conjuring universe. Yes, I know it's stupid that they're having universes for everything, but I'm actually invested in these kind of universes. Like, I think this is a really cool way to tie in your movie. So if you want to make a universe, I'm not against a movie universe. It seems to be the thing nowadays. Just don't make anything more. Just don't make it an emoji movie. Do not make it a just don't make shit movies. Just make universe movies. I think cinematic universes are cool. I like things tying in with each other. I like seeing like little Easter eggs, like what this movie had, or what Marvel has, or what DC has, and all that other stuff. So as long as we get more cool little niches like that in the movies, I think we'll be fine with these cinematic universes. And Conjuring is another great cinematic universe. Oh yeah, 4 stars. Go see it this weekend. And I think I'm probably seeing Dark Towers tomorrow. And we still have to see Detroit. I don't know when I'm going to see Detroit. Hopefully this weekend as well. So 4 stars out of 5. Definitely one of the better horror movies. I feel like 2016 and I feel like 2015 or 2017. Oh, I feel like we might have a good year for horror movies. Because Annabelle was good. Ouija Origins of Evil was good. Conjuring 2 was good. I haven't seen Don't Breathe, so I can't say anything about it. Yeah.